Describe the structure of seminiferous tubules. Now students, the seminiferous tubules are present in the testes. So here we can see highly coiled structure. Now these tubes are called the seminiferous tubules. When we take a cross section of seminiferous tubules, it appears like this. Seminiferous tubules can be called as the functional unit of testes. Now the production of sperm in the testes takes place in a coiled structure which is called as seminiferous tubules. So in these structures the gametogenesis will occur and they are located in the lobes of the testes. So here we can see these are the lobes. Within these lobes the seminiferous tubules are located. Each seminiferous tubules is lined by the epithelial cells. Now the epithelial cells which is present in the reproductive structure, they are called as germinal epithelium. So this whole cross section, a portion of a cross section, when it is enlarged we can see the structure. Now these are the germinal epithelial cells. It is lined by the germinal epithelial cells. It is lined on its inner side by two types of cells, namely spermatogonia and Sertoli cells respectively. Now this is the Sertoli cells, this larger tube shaped cells, they are called Sertoli cells, and below this germinal epithelium there are spermatogonia cells. Now these are the spermatogonia cells which undergoes meiotic division to give rise to the spermatids. So there are two types of cells, spermatogonia or Sertoli cells. Spermatogonia are the sperm mother cells which will give rise to the functional, that is spermatid, by undergoing meiotic division. Once the spermatogonia develops, it undergoes multiplication, produces more number of its own kind, and they will start growing, and this completely grown cell is called as primary spermatocyte. So here we can see the primary spermatocyte. Now this undergoes meiotic division giving rise to haploid cell. The first haploid cell is called as secondary spermatocyte, and the secondary spermatocyte undergoes furthermore division, that is it completes the second meiotic division giving rise to 4 functional spermatids which is spericular in shape. So the primary spermatocyte give rises to secondary spermatocytes which will finally give rise to spermatid. Now later these spherical spermatids undergoes differentiation, metamorphosis, and it changes its structure and develops into the spermatozoa. So these are the 4 spermatozoa. So here we can see these are the spermatozoa. Now the Sertoli cells, the center one, the larger cell, now this is the Sertoli cell which is tube like, and to these cells the developing spermatozoa are attached. So we can see here this is a point of attachment. Now these Sertoli cells are called as nurse cells because they nourish the developing germ cells, they nourish the developing gametes. They are larger polygonal cells. Now apart from this, there are larger polygonal cells known as interstitial cells or the Leydig cells just adjacent to the seminiferous tubules. These cells secrete the male hormone called testosterone. Now apart from the Sertoli cells and spermatogonia, there are other cells also called as Leydig cells. They are found in between the seminiferous tubules. They are mainly required because they secrete the hormone testosterone. In response to these hormones and the follicle stimulating hormone, the gametogenesis will occur. So the structure of seminiferous tubules includes a germinal epithelium, Sertoli cells, the cells which are in the various stages of meiotic division, the cells which are in the various stages of gametogenesis, and the Leydig cells.